One extremely common complaint that the UNPSC has seen pop up in mission reports ever since the committee was established is that many explorers feel that they are constantly being watched during their missions out in the radius. But by what?
You guys hear that screaming? Is there somebody out here asking for help? Sounds like someone screaming help. I've never heard a mimic make that noise in my entire life, boys. I just can't shake this feeling that there's somebody watching me right now. I really hate doing missions out here.
Well, the obvious answer would be mimics, fragments, and spawns, the usual suspects. But these explorers can all be quoted saying that this feeling of being watched was different than the usual anxiety of being stalked by common creatures of the radius. This feeling was accompanied by an extremely frightening energy, one so radiant that most explorers were too terrified to check behind their shoulder for even a second.
It feels like I've been walking for hours and I can't shake this sinister feeling in my gut, dude. I feel sick. What the fuck is that? There isn't supposed to be anybody else alive out here.
So who or what is the cause of this? Let me introduce you to Explorer Zero. A long kept secret by the UNPSC, Explorer Zero was one of the very first among a team of researchers to enter into the radius and explore the Pachorsky vent. However, this research project never saw the light of day because the team of researchers were never heard from again following their entry into the radius. Bodies of these researchers can be found scattered around the radius, and their causes of death are currently unknown.
I come across these guys all the time out on the radius, and even if my life depended on it, I could not tell you how a single one of them died. There's no physical damage on any of their bodies. Seems like they still had all of their safety equipment on, so radiation shouldn't have been an issue. But for some reason, every single one of them lays in this exact same position, almost like they just dropped dead out of nowhere. God, I wonder what happened to these guys.
We do know one researcher did survive. We do not completely understand how. His body appears to have decayed, however he walks through the radius endlessly. Explorers claim to hear a man screaming for help when they see Explorer Zero, despite his mouth not visibly moving. Attempts have been made to contact him, but once UNPSC employees got within 10 or so feet of Explorer Zero, they dropped dead instantly. Methods of disposal also ended in failure. Explorer Zero, according to our research, is immortal.
This guy has been following me for miles, and I don't know who the f he is, but he gives me an extremely bad vibe, and I'm the only person who's supposed to be out here. So I'm thinking this is just a very evolved mimic that I've never seen before, and I hope he likes the taste of metal. Well, that's not good. That definitely should have killed him.
Explorer Zero has one more unusual behavior, the very thing that I mentioned at the beginning of this briefing. He likes to stalk explorers. Thankfully, Explorer Zero is incapable of doing anything but walking and standing in an idle stance. He does not attempt to climb ladders, and he does not jump, skip, or run. So staying a safe distance from Explorer Zero is a very manageable task.
I'm genuinely pretty freaked out right now, dude. This guy's been following me for days. He won't say a word to me, and every time he gets within like 20 feet of me, I start to feel like vomiting. I didn't sign up for this shit, and I just want to go home.
The UNPSC recommends that you always remain completely aware of your surroundings. Find high up places to avoid contact with Explorer Zero, but most importantly, remember to stay safe out there, explorers.
Oh god. I feel like taking a nap right now, dude. And this f***ing guy won't stop following me. Just leave! Get the f***
That is the end of the video, my dudes. I know I've been making this little series of spooky stuff for Into the Radius, and honestly, I think I'm gonna keep making more of them. I'm having a lot of fun making these, so I hope you guys enjoy them, and I really hope that you have an amazing weekend, my friend. Bye!